Hey everyone, welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is Tanks on Full with Barrett. So I wanted to start a new YouTube channel. I've done some YouTube in the past. I do it for work, and I'm kind of going through the beginning process of getting my private pilot's license. So I thought, where am I going to turn to get all my information? And I've been doing a lot of research on YouTube and Google, obviously. I haven't really connected with anyone that has done a YouTube channel like this from the ground up. Like, they haven't done anything, or if they have, they haven't really followed through on their YouTube channel. So I thought, hey, it's a fantastic opportunity. Let's have some fun. And really, I want to do it so that I can keep track of my progress throughout all this. I want to learn from my mistakes. I want to have that documentation, and hopefully that helps some other people get their private pilot's license. So today, we're going to a flight club, and I was kind of getting into this hobby is pretty expensive, as you guys probably know, and obviously I can't just go out and buy an airplane. So I'm looking at, like, you can go rent a plane for your training. Usually they're pretty well booked up, and they're not really made to take trips or anything like that. So I started looking around, like, how do people like rent a plane longer term? And there are places out there. They're usually just kind of costly to do. And then I ran into the flight clubs. I saw some people mention the flight clubs, and I'm like, not really quite sure what this is all about. Like, I'm sure that they just have like breakfast and lunches and give each other support, but I didn't really know the full concept behind it. So today we're going to Jabara Airport. We're in Wichita, Kansas. It's KAAO Airport, and we're going to go check out this flight club. Now, I'm not saying that I'm joining it. Seem really nice guys. They've been really accommodating to meet up with me today. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think just to go see the planes and kind of get a feel for what I'm getting into. Now, I'll give my backstory. So I live in Wichita, Kansas. Wichita, Kansas is the air capital of the world. And if you're not familiar with it, I'm not surprised. But just think of it like you have Detroit, like Motor City. We're kind of like the aircraft city. So we just passed Beach right here. We got flight safety as we're driving by. We have Boeing and Spirit. They're always changing their name. If you live here, you'd laugh at that. We have Textron. We have Cessna, Airbus. So I mean, lots of aircraft in this town. And just growing up here, just everything's aviation, you know. So wanting to get my pilot's license for a really long time, but it's just never really been attainable since, again, it's pretty expensive. I'd say the average is probably 12 to 20,000, depending on the planes and the schools that you go to, and even how long it takes you to pass your check ride. So just kind of giving the intro on this channel. Always like new subscribers. This is a brand new channel for me, so I always like to grow this channel. It's really just for fun and anyone wanting to get started. Now, when we go to this flight club here in a minute, I don't know how much video I'm going to take. I have never really met these people. I don't want to be rude since this is kind of my first meeting with them. So I'll try to take a few pictures of the airplanes, but I'll probably just do a wrap up of this video on the way home. So for today, I think that's about it until we do the wrap up. I'll let you know about this place here. Okay, so we're almost there. We can see the hangars. We're going to go to the main office at Jabara. I can see some citations and stuff over there. It's always a fun day when you get to go to an airport like this. So let's go check this out. I'm really excited.
We've been cleared for takeoff.
Well, that was super cool. I think this is going to be a really good opportunity. Answered a lot of my questions. So I am going through ground school. I started a little after Halloween 2025, and for right now I'm doing the online Pilot Institute, and it's been fantastic because I can pretty much do it at my own pace. Like, I know that there are some kind of crash courses that you can go for probably 2 weeks straight, several hours a night. I mean, it's a pretty big commitment for 2 weeks. The thing for me is I just have a lot going on, and I'm afraid that if I miss a day or two for whatever reason, get sick, you're kind of just out of luck. So been able to self-pace. I'm over halfway done with it. I know I'm going to get to the very end and take some practice exams, and there's going to be a few things that I need to understand better, but I mean, that's how we learn. So that's going to be really cool. My main questions here, so joining these flight clubs, I'm obviously looking for a plane to use to do my student pilot training in. And they're not a flight school, but they do have planes that you can check out, and you essentially pay the wet rate of the plane. So it's anywhere from $140 to $165 an hour wet. And that just means it comes with fuel. So if I get my flight instructor, and it's right by my house, a couple miles away from my house, so I think that's going to be just a really big positive with this flight club. Obviously not in yet, got to think things through and get a little bit closer. Probably my next step, I'm 39 at the moment, I want to get my medical before I turn 40, that way I get the 5 years instead of 2. So I need to get my medical. I talked to the guy today, and he's like, oh, I got the perfect guy for you to go get your medical at. I think just the ability to have people that know people in a club like this is going to be really awesome. So really nice planes. They had 3 Cessna 172s. Show the video. Not all these planes are their planes. They do have 5. Then they have 2 182s as well. So pretty slick planes. Fairly modern avionics in most of them. I believe there's one that is a little bit older. The 182s had all the Garmin, really nice stuff in it. So we'll have to do something more on that as this video series progresses. But I think might just share like a video about the Pilot Institute. I might share some of the other stuff that I've looked into. I got my Bose A30s for Christmas, so that's something maybe I can do a little product review on. I mean, they're the Cadillacs of your aviation headsets. A lot of people, they probably don't spend that much, but got lucky on these. And I think that just for me, I fly with family and friends and stuff, and having good headset versus an okay headset, I mean, I'm up there and I'm going to be learning, so I want to be able to hear air traffic control. I want to be able to hear and ask my instructor questions. So for me, I felt like that was just, if I'm going to invest in anything, that was something that I really just felt like I needed to invest in for this moving forward. So I think that's it for today. I'm really excited. I'm probably going to apply, and these will probably be the planes that I do my training in. So right down the street, really cool. Try to figure out my flight instructor and my medical next, but I think that's it for today. So thanks for watching. Hit subscribe if you're looking to be a student pilot like myself, because really I have no in-air flight training at this point. We're just gonna go through this, and my YouTube, it's going to document the whole series. So thanks for tuning in. See you next time.